Hey guys, I just got through reading Matthew 17. Something stuck out to me that I wanted to share with y'all. Maybe you'll find this encouraging or challenging, but hopefully you find it helpful. At the beginning of Matthew 17, we read where Jesus goes up to the top of a mountain, and he's accompanied by three of his disciples, James, John, and Peter. And when they get to the top of a mountain, we read that immediately a light shone on Jesus, and then Elijah and Moses immediately appeared talking to him. Now, first of all, I don't know how the disciples knew who these two guys were. It's not like they had first century Polaroids. It's not like they had a tablet or a wax tablet with these guys' images carved on it. But somehow, some way, the Bible says that the guys or the disciples knew who these guys were. And then you have Peter. Gotta love Peter. Peter says, hey, I've got this great idea. Let me go and build you guys some tents. Now, I don't know about you, but there's probably a ton of things that are going through my mind or that would go through my mind. And for me, building tents for these guys would not be the top of my list. I'm pretty sure that Jesus was probably in bodily form, given the context, but we don't exactly know how Elijah and Moses appeared. Maybe they're in bodies, maybe they're in spirits, but again, Peter, why would you think that they need tents? I'm sure his heart was in the right place, but sometimes I feel like his mind may be a little bit missing. Anyway, regardless of that, he says, hey, let me go build y'all some tents. And when he says this, the Bible says that immediately a light shone over Jesus, and the disciples heard a voice saying, this is my son, in whom I'm well pleased. Listen to him. And again, sorry, here's where my mind goes, but all of a sudden I hear this voice of Archie Bunker almost saying, hey, meathead, stifle it. In other words, hey, knucklehead, what are you doing? Why are you talking? Hush. Just listen. And the Bible says that when the disciples heard this voice, they immediately fell to their knees. And then Jesus comes over, he lifts them up and says, don't fear. And then it got me thinking, how often are we quick to go and serve Jesus, but we're too slow to listen to him? Here's Peter. He wants to go and construct these tents. I'm sure they would have been fantastic tents. I'm sure they would have been beautiful. But that wasn't what Jesus wanted. It wasn't what he needed. It wasn't what he was looking for at the moment. The only thing that was required of these disciples was to sit there and listen. And I feel like a lot of times we as believers, we're so quick to want to serve Jesus. We have great hearts. We want to do amazing things. But that's not what Jesus is calling us to do. That's not what he's asking us to do. Instead, he's just simply asking us to sit there, be still, and listen. Again, I think too often we're so quick to serve, and yet we're so slow to listen. And I just want to encourage you today. What is Jesus calling you to do? Are you listening? Or are you so busy trying to serve him? Love you guys. Again, hopefully you find this encouraging, and take care. Bye.